Today is 19th Sunday in Ordinary Time. Today we saw the account of the disciples of Jesus who were in the boat trying to meet Jesus on the other side of the sea. While they were still on the sea, they were attacked by a heavy and raging storm. And while they are still fighting against the storm, they saw Jesus walking on the sea towards them. At first, they were afraid. They said, "This is a ghost." But then they realized it was Jesus. And Peter asked Jesus, "Lord, if it's you, command me to come and meet you in the sea." And Jesus said, "Come down to me, Peter." And then he started walking, and he found himself walking on the sea in the raging storm. And then he looked around and he concentrated on the storm, and that moment he began to sink. And then he called out Jesus and said, "Lord, save me." And Jesus reached out and saved him. And Jesus asked him, "Where is your faith?" What does this show us? This tells us about the raging storms in our lives. In our lives, we are met with storms in every corners of our journey on earth. It comes from every angle. Sometimes it comes from friends. Sometimes it comes from job, from activities, from street, from even people we do not know. But the world we are is full of storms. Sometimes we meet them and we have help. Sometimes we do not have help. But what the gospel teaches us today is to look upon Jesus at the time of our storm. Sometimes when storms hit us, especially when tribulations, when severe problems attack us. Sometimes it could be health, it could be from family, it could be the downtrodden of a son or a disappointment coming from friends. It could be betrayals, it could be anything. But Jesus says, when those storms hit you, remember to look upon me. Only him walks through the storm, and only him brings us to safety. And at the time of our storm, we only have to do one thing, to look unto Jesus. Because anytime we look away from Jesus and we concentrate on the storm, that is when we begin to sink. That is when we are depressed. That is when we are disoriented. That is when we are discouraged. That is when we try to forsake or forget God, thinking that God doesn't play a role in our lives. But Jesus said, "Look upon me at those times of storm," because he is the person who will save us at the time of the storm. No matter how heavy the storm is, no matter how heavy the tempest is, Jesus is there at the storm and he saves us. And he wants us to call upon him if we are sinking, "Lord, save me or I perish." And he will reach out and he will save us. Thank you and have a blessed Sunday.